What's up guys, I hope you're all having an awesome day. Today we're heading back out to Blackbutt and we're actually going to be staying out there pretty much until the R33 is starting. It's a bold call, but I know we're going to do it. The car is absolutely packed full of stuff. I got my laptop, my clothes, I've got the exhaust that's running straight through the center of the car. I got bedding so I can sleep in my car. And fuel is so cheap at the moment, so I ended up bringing 2 jerry cans with me so I can fill up the R33 and fill it up with some good old BP98. BP98 at the moment is like $1.35. It's crazy. So anyway, let's get on the road. Alrighty guys, so I just pulled over on the side of the road right now just before I jump into on-song performance, and I really just wanted to put a quick little notice out there. This is probably going to be one of the biggest videos that I will personally make on this whole entire build, and I just really want to let you guys know that I can't thank on-song performance and Lep Labs and Max and Rex enough. I personally cannot thank these guys enough. They are, like, it's unheard of to have a performance shop that knows absolutely everything to do about the engine that you're trying to build, and for them to just go, yeah, we'll help you out, no worries at all, and they've done the entire process with me. That's the biggest thing. They could have just taken my engine and redone it, and you know, I could have paid for it, stuff like that, but no, they let me come over every single day and learn all about it. And I was watching Max's video yesterday on Lep Labs, which I'll link down below, by the way. I looked like so stunned at everything that he was doing, and I wasn't talking and everything, but trust me, I was trying to listen as much as possible because I've been learning so much about this car and about this engine and everything. But yeah, I really want you guys to go down to the link in the description and go give them some love, because what they're doing for me is, I cannot thank them enough. This is like a 2 to 3 week process of like a complete engine rip out, tear down and rebuild, and they're doing it all and taking me along for the ride. So if you guys do like this content, please go out and check out their stuff. He's such a good bloke, and yeah, thanks guys, I really do appreciate it if you go check him out. You guys are absolute legend. Let's go to on-song performance. Let's get this engine built. Radio guys, so we have arrived. We've got the Falcon behind me. We got the poor old Skyline sitting out here, still with no engine. That's okay, because we're going to be fixing that over the next 2 days. I also have the exhaust that we bought. It's currently sitting down here at the moment. Amazingly, this thing fit in the Falcon. The Falcon fits so much random crap. But yeah, you guys can see sort of a better view of the exhaust, I guess. It's a 3-inch stainless system, and Momo Corsa? I don't know. Yeah, so it's got 2 more mufflers than my other one, so I'm pretty happy about that. We have every single one of my parts here ready to go. The freshly painted sump with the new fittings in there as well. Core covers, turbo, manifolds, everything is there ready to go. Ready to get installed back on the engine once it's all assembled. Rightio, so this engine is ready to be assembled, man. I am so keen. And you've already done all of the valve work in the head, which
it was
crazy.
Yeah, anyone who's done 25 heads before will know how much of a pain it is, because the way the lock, you would have seen when we took it apart, the way the locks and the retainers are so far down in the lifter board just makes them
and you use magnets to take them out, so how on earth did you get them back in?
Oh, a different valve spring compressor. So
okay.
We've got a different valve spring compressor.
Ah, very cool. That looks heaps easier.
I mean, it looks like a lot of room here, but once that's down in the lifter board, it's still not much. But you can get your sort of fingers down there and push the locks in. It's a real pain. But just because it's such a time-consuming and patient process,
that's it. Because you spent
just been standing there like, so
while I was off painting stuff, you were like spending 4 hours doing this.
You saw the important stuff, which was doing the lapping. Stuff. So that's the important stuff. Putting them together is just the process of taking it apart, but in reverse, and it sucks just as much. So having that together is going to speed up today's process a great deal. Definitely. Excellent. So you reckon this whole engine will come together today? Should do.
Excellent. Sounds good. So for right now, we have to, install crank,
crank and girdle first.
And then rings.
Yep, rings on the pistons, and then
do them, and then that'd be pretty much all good to go.
Yeah, it's pretty much the rotating assembly, just about sorted. Yeah.
Very cool.
And then we start putting the head on. And cams in, and then
that's so easy.
Everything else around it. And
excellent.
Got to put
it's not easy, but
we've got to put the seals in the oil pump and the rib plate.
Yep.
But yeah, that's not a big deal.
Rightio, so send her straight down, mate.
Yeah, mate, 2 Argaduggers. But if it's a fully forged bottom end, we sometimes go 3 Argaduggers.
Oh man.
And if it's Friday afternoon, sometimes we just don't count.
Well, I mean, more the merrier. The harder it clamps down, the stronger the engine's going to be, yeah? The more boots you can put straight in it.
That's it.
Yeah, cool.
Confirmation's good, right?
Yeah, that's it. I think Nah, cool.
Plastic deformation, what we're looking for, yeah.
Yeah.
You thought we were being serious, didn't you?
I thought you were. Nah. People are reading into that too and go, well, Zach knows nothing.
Someone's probably halfway through a comment right now while they're
yeah. Backspace all that, mate. You're not doing that anymore. Rightio guys, so the pistons and rods are now all in. Everything is all torqued up to spec, everything is all sorted. So now what are we doing? We're doing seals or...
No, at the moment I'll do end float on the crank, which I should have done before the rods went in. But
yep.
And I'll just check your piston to deck height.
Yep.
Just to double check, but I think it's going to be fine, even if it's a little bit over 0. Yep. You've got the 1.3mm head gasket, which still should be perfect. So.
Yep, excellent.
So we'll do that, and then yeah, then we can start looking at probably seals and oil pump. Maybe get the head on, get the studs in.
Very cool. So just gonna make sure it doesn't catch on those edges, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. Just want to make sure that the seal goes over the crank, nice and even. There's no lips or anything, like was on Rex's the other day you saw.
Yep. I can't believe how little the engagement is on those oil pump gears.
Yeah, well,
like
that's the big problem with the RBs.
It's so crazy.
So now you can understand why they fail.
Yeah.
And it's nothing power related. It's purely just RPM.
And I find it so crazy the fact that they had so much metal there to play with and they didn't.
Yeah.
Like they could have easily just kept CNCing that little section out, but they didn't. I just don't understand. Rightio, so front main and oil pump is now on, that's ready to go. Max is just putting in the rear main at the moment.
Yeah, they're a bit tricky, the old rear main.
Yeah, I guess it's not a socket that's big enough. Yeah. So yes, that's all good. That'll be all ready to go on, and then once we do that, some can go on, and then once we do the sum, we can flip it over, do the head, and then pretty much the entire thing is ready to go. The only thing we have to do also is the water pump as well, which we have there ready to go. That's a brand new water pump. Oh, you're all good?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, so rear main's on, sump is just about to go on. Just brake cleaning it at the moment, and then we should be able to put some RTV on, and then sump will go on, and then we can put the head on after we have a brake. So I didn't know whether to paint the whole thing at the very end, so it's pretty dodgy, but you won't see it, so it's fine.
Paint probably help steal.
You reckon? I wouldn't have a clue, mate. I don't know. I don't know stuff. I don't know cars.
I reckon it probably would just about help it.
Alright, cool. Well, sounds good then. Sounds grouse.
I use black and not blue just because I don't like the colour of blue.
What, blue RTV?
Yeah, blue RTV just looks out of place on a black block.
Especially when you're going through all the effort to paint everything in 1000 horsepower black paint. Alrighty, so while Max is doing that, we are starting the very first performance mod, and probably the only performance mod on this entire car. Yeah, we have some ARP Headstuds. If you guys remember, the old owner who originally owned this car, Travis, he actually messaged me on Instagram and he said, hey man, I have a full set of ARP Headstuds that I was originally going to use for my R33, but now that you have it 3 owners later, I'm going to give you these. So this one's actually sponsored by Travis. You're an absolute legend, man. But yeah, he gave us a full set of ARP Headstuds. So we're going to be installing that on this car here, along with the MLS gaskets and everything else as well. Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of overkill, but I'm glad we're doing it just for, you know, peace of mind. So
with the head gasket and these studs, even on stock rods, it should drop 400.
Yeah, that'd be fine, yeah. And that's what we're aiming for anyway. So
plenty enough to boogie.
That's it, yeah.
I'm used to driving at like 250.
Well, that's it. That's exactly right. But yeah, no, so this will be fine.
You don't need a lot of horsepower to have a lot of fun.
That's it, that's exactly right. Why do you think I bought the 33, mate? The STD 33?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either, to be honest. Head studs in, this thing's starting to finally look like an engine again. Rightio, the head is on the engine, head studs are in, everything's all good, gaskets on, everything is all sorted, ready to go. Now we just got to tighten them up to, what did I say, 80 foot-pound?
80 foot-pound, yes.
80 foot-pound, where is, okay, boom, there you go.
That's it. 3 even steps, 80 foot-pound.
There you go, 3 equal steps, 80 foot-pound. This one here, 80 foot-pound, is going to make 200,000 PSI. It's going to be crazy, so yeah, you guys better get keen for this. Fully forged, built, billet, high-flowing, 1,000 horsepower engine. Rightio, so heads down, time for the water pump. Oh, that's got a bit more bloody pressure than the last one.
Bit better, innit?
Jesus. Jesus. She's on and not coming off. Timing belt ready to go on. Everything has been done down here, has it?
Sure has.
Far out, man.
Usually the timing belts have marks on them, but this one does note.
It does on the outside, doesn't it?
No. That's alright. That's not a big deal.
Oh, I thought it was a big deal. I thought that was the whole reason.
That's alright, I just have to look at how many teeth it's actually meant to be between
Okay.
everything. I mean, obviously it's a bit of a pain. It would be easier if it had marks, but
Yeah.
it's not the end of the world.
Rightio. I'll take your word for it. I didn't hear anything hit, so that's good, I guess.
It hasn't gone clunk.
Yes.
So that's always good. If it goes clunk, you get the hammer on the ratchet.
Just keep going until it stops clunking.
Turn it until it stops
Yeah, yeah.
clunking, yeah.
Yeah, I get you, yep.
Yeah, that's what we call, I tell you, fly cut pistons. If you have piston valve clearance issues, that's what you do.
Oh yeah. So then you just stick a vacuum down there when you get all the extra little bits of alloy.
Realize that like any engine is self-clearancing if you just get a bigger hammer and a long enough lever on.
I'm sure of it. Beautiful.
I hope.
Coronavirus. There you go.
Directly to jab.
She's almost done.